describe my style as bold, daring, unique, different, just however I feel in the morning, that's how I'm gonna get dressed. My clothes are always gonna be a reflection of my personality, so I always try to put a little pop of color in because I'm just bubbly on the inside. So just different with lots of colors, lots of uniqueness. My first piece is some old school high-waisted Lee jeans. I was going through a high-waisted jean phase, and I'm like, I want some mom jeans. I want something high-waist. I want something original. So I went on a vintage adventure, and I got some nice high-waisted Lee jeans. And the wash is amazing. I've been looking for the wash for the longest, and I couldn't find them in the regular stores. So I hit the thrift store, and of course I found what I was looking for. My second piece is this purple suede vest. I was going through a vest phase, and I seen this one and it caught my eye and put me in a mind of Prince. And I just love him so much. So I said, of course, I have to get it. I was thinking about pairing it with some shorts and some cowgirl boots, and just maybe a bra, nothing too major. Just something funky and sexy. Okay, so for my third favorite find, everybody has been getting kitten heels such a bad name this year, so I had to go. And I seen these, and I'm like, these aren't as bad as everybody's making them seem. So this is a brown pair of ostrich kitten heels, but they're just so classic. I can pair them with shorts or some capris and a nice blazer, an Oxford, and you wouldn't even have anything bad to say about the kittens. And these, I also got them. The color was like really cute and really nice, and I felt like I could do a nice sundress with these because of the color, and it's not too high, not too low. So kitten heels do come in handy sometimes. They aren't always as bad as people make them seem. It's a do-it-yourself / vintage find. When I first found these, they were just some really big Calvin Klein mom jeans, but I cut them up and I turned them into high-waist, high-thigh shorts. So these are something really nice, a little thigh action, but not too much cheek in the back. So these are one of my favorites. I'm going to make some more for the summer, but I definitely can't wait to wear these because I think they're just totally awesome, and they're made by me. These are like one of the best finds I have found in a very long time. I have been wanting some of these high-waisted leggings from American Apparel, but I just didn't have the ends to dish out the $100. So luckily, I found some of these, and they have the little stirrups on the end, and they're also high-waist. They're not too tight, but they're perfect, and I got them for less than half of the price. So I'm such a happy camper. I can't wait to put these on and just flaunt around. I'm probably going to pair it with something that shows off a little mid, a little cleavage, a little something real sexy for the guys to look at and the girls to drool over. This final find that I'm sharing with you all today is my vintage, it kind of reminds me of a Versace, going back to Biggie, and it has the pink in it and purple. It just makes me feel really girlish, but it just makes me feel, when I saw it, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's just totally retro, it's totally vintage. It has to come home with me. It just screams old school. It's really nothing else to say. It just screams old school. Like when you see it, you will just know off rip that I'm just a vintage girl. It's just so vintage. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Thrifting has become one of my greatest obsessions. I find so many great things. It allows me to express myself through originality of pieces, and it just makes me feel really good when I find something that I know nobody else is going to find, because it makes me feel like I was meant to have it, like it was meant to be mine. So my advice would just to be for everyone just to go thrifting at least once in your life. You're bound to find great things. And it's like if you find something that you really like, it must be destined for you to have it, because it's only one of a kind that's in the store more than likely. So I just want to say thanks to Tona Gray for allowing me to share off some of my fabulous fun pieces with you. And I hope that everybody gets some inspiration from my fab pieces and they go to the Salvation Army or the Value World or any other vintage adventure store they can find and they find something just as fabulous as I do. Hey!